evening, everyone. It is I, Katiana. We are back with another edition of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I am coming to you live from our ore production factory, where we have yet another extreme singularity working away back there in the background. And I've got two in my hotbar waiting for the third one to finish up so I can run them back to the warehouse and we can make some infinity catalysts. Woohoo! Very excited about that news. So, what have we worked on in the couple of days since I last saw you? I have brought over one of the pulverizers from over there in ore production so that I can I forgot to hook up the power. I'm a dork. I forgot to hook up power, which would be really helpful so that it can run. Oh my gosh. So, let's start that over again. I brought over one of the pulverizers from over in the ore production area so that I can keep adding sulfur ore to the black hole unit, because this thing is slowly but steadily drawing down. So the sulfur production of the farm, even when enhanced by the mana, cannot keep up with the ore sulfur requirements of 6 lines generating crystals. So to supplement what's over here, I brought over one pulverizer. So the one pulverizer can be crushing the ore. It can go right into the black hole unit, and then everything goes into the one ender chest that'll then feed both of the lines over there needing, or both of the machines producing the sulfur dioxide over there. But rather than having to feed 2 pulverizers over there, I only have to feed one of them over here. Future upgrade will be to add an ender chest there so that the sulfur ore blocks automatically feed into here directly from the void ore miner. So that would be a future upgrade. Another thing I did is I brought the Rose Arcana from downstairs up here so that when this is running low on mana, I can literally just stand over here and give it some mana love through the Elven Mana Spreader over there. It will drain my experience slowly but surely. It will convert it into mana to feed into the mana pool to give the Agricarnation some happiness, and it will give my sulfur field some happiness, and then everybody is full of happiness. And seeing as how just standing here during the day, I'll get all those levels back. I have no issue if overnight, while the game is AFK, I could just sit here and drain my experience down and fill that mana pool up. I probably would end up overfilling the mana pool, but I could just stand here for an hour and all my levels will be back in no problem whatsoever. So far we've gotten, let's see, we've got an emerald one today, we got a diamond one today, we got a redstone one that's sitting in my pocket. We got a lapis one earlier today. We got a quartz one today. We had an iron one today. We have a silver and a redstone sitting in my pocket. The one over there that's processing is nickel. We got an iron one today. I believe silver is starting over again because I guess I've got a silver one right here in my pocket. So this particular one does not have any upgrades in it, so this is going to max out like really, really darn fast. I think that one does have one, so let me switch that to this one. I gotta get more bins, or get my bins better organized so that I have bins everywhere, because it is absolutely ridiculous. So that one's got 2, it should be fine. There was an elite bin over here, which is what lead was sitting in. I moved it just to a regular chest, or a regular storage drawer, so it should be fine. the silver ran dry over here, so I went ahead and brought one of the filled drawers over and just put a regular storage drawer in its place, and it's already up to 1700. So it's these are just cranking along here. Iron is filling up quite nicely again. I mean this one is full. These two will both fill up to like 250,000. So this one is completely filled, but these will fill up quite a ways before they are maxed out. So I'm just letting that one run. I've got 2 here for tin, so I am generating tin crystals again here, and then gold is just cranking them out. Again, this is 90,000. It will max out at about 250. So we are good to go there. How you doing here, Nickel? Nickel's doing all right. So that is where we're at on the extreme singularity front. One thing I did do yesterday is I went through all of the pickaxes and I made sure that all of their skills were upgraded to the maximum as far as their spells. So everybody now is at efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. So everybody is now maxed out on that. I went up into the storeroom and found every little efficiency book or every tool that had efficiency on it. Took that off. All of the unbreakings, took those off, and upgraded them to the max and put them on there. These last 2 do not have mending, and we've not acquired any mending books yet. So that sadly is the one difference in these last 2 picks is they do not have mending. But otherwise the picks are all maxed out as far as efficiency and unusing. And then I had a holding 2 book, so I added that, and that added 2 more levels to one of my satchels. So if I'm lucky, I'll find some more holding spells and can upgrade that further, or I can upgrade the second satchel to give me more storage space now that my backpack is sadly corrupted. I'm still using it, which I really need to get the stuff that is actually valuable out of here, and some of the stuff needs to get dumped off into storage. But if I'm going to need to be wearing the oh so fun nasty armor, I'm gonna need to be prepared to give up my backpack since they conflict. And since I'm running out of bins, I have got to keep this one. This one has a capacity of double these, so like 81 something. So I have to make sure this one does not max out by storing them over here. Where'd you go? There you go. Alright. Hopefully I can rearrange things and get something larger to bypass or to hold that over overnight, or find a few more upgrades. Oh, so here's 2 right here. Lovely. Because that one doesn't need to sit there with upgrades. Just pop those in those. We can rearrange that later. Come on, Nickel, hurry up. I think I need that nickel for what we want to work on first. So, if I pop in the silver, and I pop in the redstone, we have enough of the singularities to make one infinity catalyst. Once the nickel one gets in there, we will have enough to make two. So I'd like to just go ahead and grab all the stuff to make the two and make the two at the same time. So then we will be able to do two more and go from having crafted two to having crafted four, which would be pretty darn awesome. I think that would be a pretty big step up. That will get us to 4 on the second ingot, so we'll be halfway to our second ingot, which would be pretty awesome. And then today's focus, we're going to finish the second brine tower, get it up to maximum. I think it only has 3 rows left to do, so I'm thinking we'll be able to crank those out pretty quick. I hope. And then once the brine tower is done, we're going to then focus on the new ore processing area on the roof. So I talked about this a little bit on Saturday, that it's something that District Spark played around with, and it was very successful for him, and he's getting a great throughput and output from it. He's continued testing it since his stream on Saturday. So I'm going to build a line of machines. It's going to run basically the entire length here of the roof. And part of the reason why I wanted to run the length of the roof is because I want to set up a machine to generate oxygen and use the water from the eternal water block. So that's going to be set up down on this end. And then the machines are just going to run the whole length of this roof. I'm going to run a power line, and then there's going to be a parallel water line, because the purifiers at the bottom of these blocks of machines all need to feed off of oxygen. And it's basically not a pyramid exactly, but it starts with one machine, and then a stack of 3, a stack of 3, a stack of 3, pyramided on top of that one machine. And it's all going to be processing ore at 3x. So it's not getting full use out of our ores, but it is faster in that it is not blocked by this issue, which the 4x is dependent on the hydrogen chloride. We simply do not have enough generation of hydrogen chloride to keep our machines going right now. They're running, and they have improved since I've continued increasing the height on the tower, but not anywhere near enough. And it's really weird because, and we noticed this on Saturday's stream, that when this line 1, was running lead, this machine here wasn't using any hydrogen chloride at all. This bar was full, and that allowed hydrogen chloride to spill over into line 2 and let it be running pretty good. I mean, it was not running at full speed, but it was running very steady. When I changed it over to silver, oh, not so much. I mean, now I get, nothing. And these are all full, and basically 1 and 2 are generating at a good clip. 3 and 4 are sort of just, if they're there. 5 hardly moves. It generates, I mean, there is something coming out of 5, but it doesn't happen very often. It's very, very slow. But I have noticed, before I put some upgrades into line 4, because this one is still not fully upgraded, this was actually catching up on its crystal production before I put the upgrades in, and the crystal production actually went up. So I can tell that the tower height project is helping. So we are seeing some benefit from the increased production we are seeing here. So I have 3 levels left to do before this tower is completely done. And then we will have 2 towers producing brine, feeding into 2 electrolytic separators, both joined together into one machine to make hydrogen chloride for the entire operation. And that's going to be the first project I want to get that done. But then we're going to change gears to work on this new system that District has put together and see if we can run with that and get a lot faster production for our extreme singularities, is what I'm hoping. I'm really, really hoping. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's dip into the stew room and get what we need from here. So I need 2 of you. I need 2 of you. I need 2 of you. And then I'll come back over here and I'm going to need 2 of everything here. So we're going to grab 2 of you, and 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, oops, over one, 2 of you, 2 of you, all of my golds, 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, all of my emeralds, half of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, all of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you. So this should let me make 2 infinity catalysts. This, so yes, and we want 2 more, boom. Alright, now we bring them over to this chest, and half of our infinity catalysts are in place for our second ingot. So wait! That's awesome. I believe I have the thermal blocks that I had left in here. No. Where did I put them? Ah, in here. Okay. And what do I need to do? I can make some already. That's good. I need more basic plating right off the bat, because of course I do. And where are my things? Lovely. Are you? You're not making any. You're not making any. I'm going to need some dark magic essence to make more of the boosting mixture. Do I have any boosting mixture over here? No. Do I have any boosting mixture over here? I have 3. So if I add what I have here, I have 13. 13 times 3 is 39. So I can't even use everything I have, nor do I even have enough dilithium to use all of it. Good grief. I need to go grab more dilithium. Okay, so grab that. have that. Let's see if I have more dilithium made or if I'm going to have to process some of that. I do have some. Good deal. And hop up here. Here. Click the wrong thing. Okay, there's one level already. Okay. And we will need my ring. Where is it? My ring. Okay. And there's one row. Okay. Up the production just a smidge more. Highly doubt we're going to see any impact on that machine there. Keep hoping at some point I'm going to see something there, but not really holding out any hope. Not really a change there. And that sped up a smidge. And that seems to have sped up just a smidge. Because when it's maxed out, these are always like at 64, 63, and now it's back down in the upper 50s, low 60s. Which eventually the crystal thing will catch up, but that's progress. We will take that. Okay, so now come back over here. And 6 times 3 is 18. Doot, doot, and doot. Go ahead and grab all of that basic plating. And then we're going to definitely need more graphite ingots. So let me see if I have any pulverized coal in there. I do not. Okay. So do I have it in here? I do not there either. Okay, so we'll run down to the void ore miner room. Here. Now, Kumadoria rearranged everything, so now I will not be able to find anything. I went right to the coal ore first thing. That's funny. That is entirely too funny. Alright, let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of coal in there to pulverize. Come over here and we'll grab... Oh my gosh, we are out of gravel. We are out of gravel, folks. That is not a good thing. Looking for anything else. Gravel. Don't want to touch the compressed in case we actually need it for something later. There should be gravel maybe down in the resource miner. Maybe. No, she was going to be super efficient and have already taken care of it. Well, just great. That's great. Is there some actually in here? We lucked out. Woohoo! She didn't clear that out yet, and I had some. Yay! Also, we got this all nice and straightened out, and she got more drawers on her side of the room, so she can do some more organization of her trees and all of that stuff. So that's very cool. And so I'm looking forward to getting the second void miner up and running, so we can get this populated. And then all of these drawers will get hooked up to ender chest into the new network for getting ores into the ore processing. That's going to be so nice when we get that up and running. I'm really excited about that. Let's get down here. Yeah, nope, down there. I'm very excited about that process and taking it out to its full conclusion and getting that completely integrated into everything. I have been going down and grabbing all of the rubbers out of the machine down here, like on my breaks at work today and several times yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday, but I was definitely playing Minecraft all day yesterday, because I knew with all the machines we were going to be making so many machines. I was going to be needing a lot of the plastic for all of the upgrades, but it's going to be so worth it, because we're going to be able to get so many more ores, based on what District's been able to do, the throughput he's getting, because you're not being hindered by those chemicals, the gases and stuff. It just is turning the ores over so fast. Now, he's doing it a little differently than I am, in that I'm continuing my 5x processing. He is discontinuing his 5x processing so that he can be working with some of the rarer ores. And I have no idea. I must have grabbed that netherrack out of the resource miner. He's discontinuing his 5x processing towards the extreme singularity. To some degree. Once he finishes processing the crystals that he has on hand now, I am going to continue mine until we get this thing done. So we're taking slightly different approaches there. Basically, anything that I need, I'm running it through at the 4x. It's just sort of an as-needed basis. Where he is going to stockpile everything else. And I know I'm going to be needing like a bunch of adamant and stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be a bunch of other things running through the system to be working on the processing for like those adamant needs in the future. But until we get there, I'm going to keep working on singularities. I mean, it's going to be pretty much singularities 24/7, literally, because I do have the game running all the time. So we're just gonna no changes there. It's just gonna keep running unless it decides to crash, which can always happen. My game performance has significantly improved since I got the memory upgrade, but it does still, eventually I do get the Java crashes still. It's just nowhere near as frequently as it used to be. So that is exceedingly great. Let me grab what his process there. Let me get some sleeps on. Which is very nice. I'm sorry, I'm still very nasally. My allergies are just absolutely going through the roof. It's not even funny. I did, thank goodness, I did find my allergy pills. Thank goodness. Where did I put those extra copper? Oh, I think they're over here. There they are. Come here, you. I did find my prescription level allergy medications. So now I'm on 2 allergy medications. And last night it got to be so bad I used my nasal spray. So that's 3 allergy medications to try and get this under control. Oh my gosh. Allergies suck. they just suck. Ugh. I'm hoping in a few days I will not sound quite so nasally, because that would be lovely. Ooh. Alright, so now we're going to need a bunch of lead plates. I'll up here. And we will put you in there next. Oh, we've had our 3rd mysterious block vanish. The middle of this tree trunk is just gone. Gone. Simply gone. So this is the 3rd instance of a block just vanishing from the world with no explanation. So we first had the reactor door from my 1 reactor. Then we had one of the runes from our blood altar disappear, which turned it from a 5 to a 3, and that caused all sorts of chaos. And now we have a tree trunk. It's just weird. So weird. Did I start any dark magic yet? No. Do that. Now I'm missing the dark magic dust. See, now I could have sworn I had go ahead. Oh, no, I didn't have a Kumadori grind it. I had her put it downstairs to store it. Alright, well, I put... Okay, let me switch this up here. And we will add that back in, and then put that in, and then put that in. Okay, I do have that, and we'll get that, and stop splitting, I don't want you to. Oh, for crying out loud. Thank you. And you go, grab this. Lovely. Because we're going to need to make more boosting mixture so we can keep making more of our basic plating. I'm hoping we'll be able to knock this out fairly quickly. And we'll get to the real work for this evening, which is working on these machines. say, that should be it. Couldn't figure out why the machine kept going. I'm like, you should be done. Yep. Okay. Let us put you in there. Drop you in there. Okay, that should get that going. That. Got a good chunk of this can go. You're taking all of the resonating crystals that this produces. And we are grinding that up to give me more redstone to turn into blocks. Every single thing we can do to get more redstone and more blocks, we will do it. Anything we can do. It will only help at this point. And more of those. Get whatever boosting mixture you have ready for me, we will take it. Where did you go? I got it. Okay. That, and then I figured you're probably full, so we'll take you out. And Akumadori did process a ton of uranium off of our uranium seeds, so this is all nice and well stocked. So that has been taken care of for me. Okay, so now we're at 10. That means we can do 30. 30, this, and this. That. Come around here, grab those. This is where the door was on this side of the reactor, and one day I came down, the reactor was offline, and the door was just gone. Completely gone. And I'm like, okay, I know Enderman can just take random blocks, but I thought they had to be like ground blocks, not literally taking things out of your infrastructure blocks. That's not good. Okay, I literally need one more craft. I need one more thing of basic plates and a little tiny bit more steel. So let's just do like 8 more steel. We've almost got this, guys. We've almost got this. Let me run down and just do one more thing of basic plates. And that away. We'll have Tower 2 done. And we need 3 of you, that, and that. Perfect. Now, if we decide we want to pump up the ×5 processing, we can always add a third tower. So it will be right there in our range to do so. And boom. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put the steel, this, this, this. We can put the rest of that gravel away. And then we will head to more processing. Head up to the roof. Mr. Ring, what are you doing? Mr. Ring? Hey, Ring. Oh, I know what the problem is. I have some speed upgrades in the mechanical user for the diamonds, and that actually uses grid power. And so they're actually, during the night, there will not be sufficient grid power for my ring to work. I will have enough grid power I can fly during the day, but I will not have sufficient grid power to fly at night. That's something good to be aware of. Okay, here we go. We're going to drop. Oh, I missed! I missed it by that much. Yep. No, for crying out loud. Stop. Okay, there's one. Up here. Two. Okay. We now have 2 towers at 18. Both of them will be producing 300 units. We have maxed them out. That was goal number 2 for today. We'll verify that that is at 300 max heat. This one is still not visibly doing anything. So this machine has 2 max towers going into it, and it's still visibly empty. So this one is still nothing. And that's still full. I mean, that's not dropped really at all. How about you? Not really. And you? Well, I mean, a smidge. I mean, it's still upper 50s, lower 60s. Same thing there. We'll let them keep doing their thing. Nickel's back up to 1,000 already. Check everybody else out while we're here. 4,000 there. So you. Oops. I can do this. Turn you off just for a second. So I can switch those. Lovely. Okay. Good deal there. Alright. So that's up almost up to 10,000. You're at 15. You're at 18, and you're at 58. So we are doing good there. All 5 of these are completely caught up with what the Void Miner is generating. So they're all 5 of them are basically now producing as they come in. Now what will happen is one of these picks will run out of durability, usually in the overnight hours. And so then during that time, obviously I'm asleep, I can't heal it. The Void Miner will keep chugging away and stock it up. And then when I get up in the morning, I usually come down here and I check the game, make sure it hasn't crashed. If it has crashed, I get it back up and running. And then I check the pickaxes. If any of them need to go over to the Diamond Anvil and get healed, I do that. And then they have a nice full stock of ore to work on. To make up for the time that they were idle waiting to get healed up. So, let's see, this one, not bad. Did you have any in there? You did. Let's take those out so I can redeploy them as needed. Alright. So I think everything here is looking good. We will go back to... Oh no, I need to take the... see, that one there can stay here. And I should probably leave that here. And now we can go back to the warehouse. And I will go ahead and I will drop these and these off. Good deal. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put those in there for now. I should put these away in here. So that way I have a maximum amount of stuff to work with. So, first thing we should probably do is see how much cabling I'm going to need to make. Do I have any of the good cabling available? The answer appears to be no. I have 6 of the advanced cable. I'd really rather use the what is that stuff called? Cryostabilized flux duct. Oh, but that uses the vibranium and hardened glass. That's already at, let's see, let me grab this. I don't think... Can I get there faster? I just do this, 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 this. Without the jig-jags, still only have 2 left there. That, maybe I could rearrange this. Because if I put this on this side, and I put you on this side, store that there. I moved the atomic reconstructor down here, over here, just because I got so tired of waiting for it to recharge off the solar power. It was just like, oh my god, this is taking forever. So I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. Okay, so let me do this. Wait, that, because you should be full of power now, right? Yeah. So that doesn't need to be connected right now, but that way when, and if, should I ever need to reconnect it, it's there. So now all of these are connected to a side there and will receive charge from it, including my 2 I think I had it that way because it was inputting, because this inputs 30 aside. Does that, are all the machines still getting good power? No, you're not. Okay, we need to get a couple of those back. I need to rearrange it again. I think I want to leave this one there though, because it'll be able to draw more power from the entangleporter. Actually, maybe instead of that, oh no, because this would have to be connected here to be getting power. It's hard to know the best way to make sure you're getting the maximum power into these power cells. I still can upgrade them too, but okay, it should be getting power. I don't know why it's not showing that it's getting power. There's no way I'm using 4 million like it should. It just doesn't make sense. There, that's better. Okay, that fixed that. Okay, so I cannot get any extra out of there. Okay. Now, I could get some from here. I don't use that very often. And I don't use this that frequently, and it's got a big energy hatch. As opposed to this one's got a smaller one. So it has a ton of energy saved up. So that'll help. Do I have any other power? I don't want the thousands. That is just not going to cut it. There's that. Okay, that's the fluid one. I'll want that one for the... Oh no, I'm not going to connect that way. I'm going to connect it with the laser. Did I have a laser left over? I thought I did. No, that's an item one. I thought I had one laser left over. Nope, I didn't put that away. That's really squirrely. I do not like when that happens. I do not like looking through the floor. Do I have it? Go put that away. I thought I ended up with one water laser left over when I changed the setup upstairs. I do have these two, but I find when I mix and match the cables, they just get all wonky. I could have sworn I had another water. I have left it somewhere up there. I don't think I would have left it there. No. There isn't a chest over here. Ha 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 ha. Don't know. I thought I had one, but maybe I used what I thought. Fluid relay. I really thought I had one left over. This is gonna bug me. Ooh, I will definitely take that though. That'll come in handy. Ha 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 ha. I wonder where else I would have put it if I didn't put it in here. It is a mystery. It is a mystery. I'm probably going to have to make some more of those then to make the line reach all this way, because it's not... Yeah, that's what I figured. If that's only peeking up half a block, I'm going to have to rip the ceiling out. Which then I ripped out the wrong part of the ceiling. No surprise there. Just I'm going to have to... Well, that was talent. Do I have enough to run the length of the room? Because I can always upgrade the power as I go. From underneath. Okay, so that's see, that's 25, that's 16. So let's start with this. Dude, really? Dude. I have to walk along the hole. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not even close. Not even close. I'd rather use the elite for the machines themselves. My only concern is going to be taking the power off of this main line. Sometimes the cables like to disconnect themselves, is what I have found. When they connect to the cables from other mods, they like to disconnect themselves. So that is something I have a little bit of a concern about. Ugh. Only the water wasn't on the other side of the building. I'm probably better off making at least one batch of the good stuff to get me farther down before I have to use the other. Oops. This is what I'm thinking. Which I have some of those plates already prepared because they're in the chest for making the infinity ingots. So I can... Not that one, this one. I can go ahead and take 2 of these. Then it was platinum. There. And then what was the other one? Derium. Not those. These, I need to plate those. There's that. Okay, so now I've got plates. Then I need any hardened glass. Had some. So I've been putting the regular glass in there. And then the material in here is going to be 3,000 units of the Corinthium. I have all of 150. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh dear. Oh, I don't have any crushed ice either. Snap. Okay, let's see. Where is my water? Now I have to find my cells. Where are my empty cells? No idea why I was hoarding those ingots in there. That made no sense at all. Cells. Grab the third one after I make the first couple of these. I'm going to need to borrow this. Okay, so I can do 2 of you. That's going to give me that. And then... oh, it doesn't give me the empty cells back. What am I thinking? Totally need to go make some more cells. I am at the bottom of the proverbial barrel. Put those in to cook. And I go in there. Anything that I can dump somewhere else. Didn't I have? I do. You guys hold that. There's 4 more of those. I'm hoping that's going to give me enough. Whew, yeah, 3,000. Okay. come over here. We need flux duct. This one. We're going to put U, 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 U. And we're going to grab one U into there. And we're going to go like that. Grab that and do that. That reminds me, I should see how the sticks are doing. They're doing fine, okay? And that's not full yet, okay? 31 diamond promise acceptors. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm liking the look of that. And boom. Yeah, best idea ever. Just stick a stack of diamonds in there and let them go. Just let them work. We'll just let them go. With the upgrades we've got in the blood infuser, they move. I mean, basically the only thing impeding me right now from getting, you know, just gallons of them is my lack of a blood supply, because those 4 trees will only generate so much. And here, 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 and here. Okay, so then we're going to do the... Didn't I have more than that? I swore I had more than that. Oh. Why do I have gravel in there still? I have no idea. Absolutely none. Do I have... I've got an oxygen line right here. Ooh, perfect. I can just piggyback off that line. So the oxygen is for the purified, which is going to run right here. Okay, so maybe I won't run them the whole length of the building since I have an oxygen line right here. I just need to get the power to here and then run the oxygen all the way down this way. I'm an idiot. I could use lasers. I'm an idiot. Save all of these to connect the machines. I want one there. That's what I would attach the laser to. Nope, it's night. I can't. Oh, I may be able to jump. Hang on. Yep. Well, I jumped, but I didn't. There we go. Then I don't have to create the machine. I could just run. Yeah, that'll work. I could do energy relays to like little nodules all the way down the row. I bet that would work. I don't remember what the range on those things are. I don't think I had any energy relays. I have this like one item laser relay. And you can't convert those like you can the common ones. Oh, I found one more. There's my other one. I see, I knew I had one. It was hiding in there. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Let's try making some energy relays. Ooh, they also have extreme ones. I wonder what the range on those are. I think all the ones I have on that cube are spoken for, though. Yeah. Honestly, wait, let me think. There might actually be one left. I wonder. For science, as district would say. I have one left. Which one is it? The one in the front? Oh, no, that's right, because it's powering the one over there. That's right. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Got 9, 10. Okay, it is powering 10. This is powering 3, 6, 9, 10. I have 1 leftover crystal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have any sides left. Okay. Never mind. I was wrong. I'll have to go the other route. But this is completely doable. I think I have some destabilized redstone. I can make more. Because that's 550. This needs 1,000, so I'm going to have to melt some more redstone, which I can totally do. Do I have some? I have a gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 10. Dude, get back here. Oh, that's a supremium gear. Totally confused that with something else. Need 3 obsidian. Okay, I'm going to need a red laser lens, which I believe I have. Red panes of glass, which I do. So we're going to do this, 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 this. Got the red laser lens. And I'm going to need to come over here to borrow you, you, and you. And to make you, I'm going to need one of you. Two of you. Ooh, we're out of gold. Grab the nuggets and pop them in there. And pop that in there. That is boom, boom, boom. And the plane away. And then I'm going to need, let's see, this is, need 1,000 redstone. Should need put that in there. I'm going to run to the power plant and heal up my pick. Because he's been doing some work. I don't remember what the range of an energy relay is. Range of energy relay Minecraft. Connections with the relay can be established at a maximum range of 25 blocks. And it can connect up to 10 devices at most. It also features an internal buffer which can store up to 50,000 RF. Whoo, baby! 25 blocks. See, I should be able to get, with a set of 3, I might be able to reach the whole length of the building. I might. Okay, how much did I need? 1,000? I got a little extra, that's fine. That be fine. Okay, we're going to come here and grab you. I'm going to come here, here, here for you. And do this, 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 and this. And we'll grab you. And we'll grab the leftover for you. Add it to the collection of fluids over here. And home or processing. Then what we'll do is we will put like one of these here and one of these like about halfway. Maybe then we could do this without making the holes in the floor. Where'd my thing go? Should I pick it up? Can't see it. There, I got it. Heard it. Heard it click. Okay, so I want the advanced tube. There. Alright. Let's see if this will work. If I put one here. One here. one here. And then I get my laser wrench and I say, hey, you, connect to you. Too far away, okay. Move this a little closer. And try here. Try here. Still too far away. Well, it said a range of 25. Maybe they nerfed it. Which, you know, is entirely possible in this pack. There we go. So how many blocks away is that? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only 10 blocks? 10 blocks? I mean, I can make this work. Dang it. Then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's try 11. Connect you to, okay, now that made it 11. So let's try it. Just take it one at a time to figure out how far away can I make this. This. Okay, that worked. This. Okay, that worked. That worked. It was not working before, and now it's decided to work. Go figure this out. That one. Okay, that's where it stops. So I can go back one. Here. 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 Okay, so from here, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to 15, somewhere in that range. Okay, so if I make it 15 from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I put it here, will it reach from here to here? No. Okay, so if I'll move it back one, that worked. Okay. So there we've got probably one more relay. We'll get it pretty darn close to the end. Let's go make another set of relays. Oops. Tonight isn't going to end up probably being more about getting my structure in place rather than necessarily getting the machines in place. But I mean, the infrastructure is really, really important. And then tomorrow night will probably be the hard getting the machine set up. We've already been able to skip a step because we're already able to piggyback the oxygen from down below. I mean, that's huge to be able to skip a step like that, for sure. Okay, so we can... We're going to grab 2 more tin. For 2 more gears. Oh, wrong table. Okay. And then I'm going to need one, two, there's that. I'm going to need the red painted glass again to make one of those. Put those away and grab, oh, I already grabbed the obsidian once, and I'll grab oops, not that. I think I already have enough because it was only 1,000. Put that there. And that. We're going to put that and take those out. There's the lens. There's that. There's the gears. There's the obsidian. 3 more energy laser relays. 1 ore. Okay, so we're going to aim for 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're aiming for here. And Mr. Laser Wrench here, here to here. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 1 goes here. And laser wrench, laser wrench. Okay. So that should give us power all the way down the building based on these little hubs that we can then feed off of. I should get a compass so I can change the settings on those. Where did I put compass? Compass, compass, compass. Right here. So if I'm holding the compass, right click to change. So energy flow in both directions, only into adjacent, only out of adjacent blocks. So that would be right because I only want to pull energy out of the adjacent blocks, which is to here. And then this is going to be only into adjacent blocks. Now, these all have to be both directions because they need to be able to relay. This one can be only into. That should be right. I think that should be right. Then we're going to ixnay the glowstone here. This is the side the machines are going to go on. And then did I have... I thought I had torches. I do. There's one more. Hit F7. Okay, F7 is on. And I am not seeing any spawnable... Oh, that's right! There's nothing spawnable in here because of the half slabs. Now there is some spawnable spaces over here, so let's add like a couple of torches in there. That should help prevent anything from spawning in there. Okay. Because then the machines are going to be on this side to start. And they're sort of going to hover over the floor because these being half slabs, nothing sits on them, right? Which is why all my little light things are sort of hovering here. But we'll start over here, and then we'll work our way down here, and then we'll grab power off of whichever one of these is closest. And then this is the tube. Like the first machine will probably be this direction. We'll have the tube feed this way into the bottom machine. We'll have the first machine be like right here. And then this will feed power into the back and run up. And then we'll do the next one next to it with a little bit of spacing. And then we'll space them as necessary between the machines so that none of the pipes overlap or anything. There's not going to be tons of pipage because the machines will all sit on top of each other so that all the stuff flows in between them without piping. So that's going to be a huge advantage of this, this setup, is I don't have to deal with a bunch of mechanism piping. Because you know how much I love the piping. AKA I hate it. And let me go grab some, I'll grab some dirt and some, come on, gravel. And then let me put that in there, and that in there, and we'll put that in there, and that in there. Then I'll, in case you missed it on Saturday's stream, when I talked about how this is going to look. So it's basically going to be this crazy little thing called love. So there's going to be a machine there. And that machine needs oxygen to come up the bottom of it. So maybe I should probably have it go like here. Because where can the tubing come out? It can, so it can't come up there. There. This is going to be really high. Although the cloches are kind of high. But if I take it down one, then we'd have the hole in the floor. But I'm not sure that necessarily is a bad thing. Take that down. Okay, so if we have the machine... The base machine would be there. Wait, I can't use dirt for this. I have to use gravel for the first one. So the base machine would go here. Then there would be a machine here, machine here. Whoa! Stop! Not so bouncy. Stop being so bouncy. Just want to be on top of it. Okay, there. Then there's going to be a machine here, here, here. Then there's going to be a machine here, here, and here. And then there's going to be a machine here, here, and here. That might be too many machines. Should be 4 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too many machines. Yeah, that's right. It's a block. It's a block, a 3x3 block with 1 on top. So this bottom machine would take the oxygen from here, and then it would input from the front. So I'd have an ender chest sitting here feeding it in the front. Then this would feed power into everybody through the back. So there'd be theoretically, I could do it this way. So it'd be this to here. And then I basically would have this, 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 this. Whoa, not there. This, this, this. So this would feed the energy to the first one, and that would then distribute the energy to the whole network behind it. Then the ones on top, so it'd be, this is the purifier, this one would be the purifier, then there would be 3 crushers, then 3 of the next machine, and 3 of the smelters on top. So these 3 on the top are all smelters that are making ingots. So those 3 would then have to connect to a common output, like an ultimate bin or a storage drawer with upgrades, either on top or coming out to the front, which would then connect to a factorizer, which would then compound them into blocks. So I would either have 3 factorizers, 1 for each one of those blocks, or I have the 3 of them go into one storage device, And that one storage device gets one factorizer and pulls them out. Which my guess would be they're going to be producing ore so fast they're going to overflow the factorizer. That would be my guess. Which is why I would need something rather large. But then, so then this would continue, but I'd only need like a one block gap So it'd be like a one block gap and we do the entire thing again. Oops. But then as we moved our way down the row, so a gap, 1, 2, 3, 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 oops, 3, a gap, 1, 2, 3, a gap, 1, 2, 3, a gap, and then 1, 2, 3. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We could get 13 stations set up here. And theoretically, we could mirror it and do a thing going down the opposite direction. So that'd be 26 stations. We'd have to, I mean, the number of machines we'd have to do for 26 is astronomical. 13 is an awful lot. But 14 would be 2 stations per. So theoretically, we have the space to do 13. I'm not sure we'll do 13. I mean, I might do a 14th like here. It's staggered, but if I did a 14th, that would be 2 stations per. But I don't think one void ore miner could keep 14 of these going, plus what's going downstairs. There's no way that's happening. So what I probably will do is get the first 7 of these up and running. So that I have the 7 metallic ores being processed this way with this setup with the machines in the first 7 stations here. And then we're gonna have to, figure if this is overkill on the energy, can I make do by using a different, some sort of different combination of the energy? Will the energy relays provide enough energy for the machines? That's something else I don't know. We'll have to, we're gonna have to test all that out. If the energy relays work, we basically just energy relay our way down the line, make each set of machines an ender chest network, bringing the ore in from the void ore miner room, and blocking them with a factorizer basically suspended up in the air. That is sort of the plan of operation for this week. So this week we're going to be working on getting the first 7 of these done for iron, gold, etc., etc., etc. I'm going to do iron first because if we look at what I have available down here, I have 177,000 gold. I mean, what are we even talking about here, folks? 177,000 gold. Sorry, 178,000. It just flipped up to 178. I have 178,000 gold. So if there's any good one to test this on, it's going to be that one. The next one I'm probably going to have to do is gold, because if we go back to the home warehouse, I am out of gold, I am out of emerald, and I'm out of nickel. So I would say iron, because I have the most of it. Gold and nickel would be the 3 priorities of the 3 stations we're going to get up in our new setup. Is sort of the plan. And then we'll just get the others set up as best we can. I'm hoping I've made the machines often enough. It's just a matter of, of doing it. I know we're going to need, we are going to need, absolutely a hell of a lot of, osmium. We know we're going to need a lot of osmium. So if we find, okay, so here's the osmium. So we take 3 loads of that. We come down here to the void ore miner, and we say, hey, I need to borrow you for a second. Now look! Oh, it's because it ran out. Well, that isn't good. Well, let's just give you this then. This should go really, really fast then. Hoo-hoo-hoo! And we take the silver out. And we'll just let this process us all the osmium, so we have all the osmium we could need for all these machines. We'll let that go, and then I'll run over and grab more silver ingots, or silver nuggets. So we got 8, 8, 5. You actually have 2 upgrades, so I probably... Oh, you know what I need to do then? I was just saying how I don't have any gold. I should probably flip this over. Let's do that. Let us do that. So going to grab you. I'm going to grab you and do this. Going to take you and put you here. Actually, no. Let's do this. Take you. I'm constantly having to rearrange these things. It's ridiculous. Okay, so putting this down here. You have a thing of upgrades. Okay, so as soon as this finishes my... Oop, come here. Okay, that is processing all of my osmium. Then we're going to take this drawer here and we'll put it down. It has gold and it has one upgrade in it, so it should last a good while, I would hope. And then we'll go ahead and take this bin here and let it keep producing gold nuggets. I do not have any gold over there. Okay, we should be good then. I'll let you keep producing gold nuggets over there, and we'll go ahead and let this produce, run through that gold. Now let's see. Yep, see, now this is the same thing. It runs down at empty. See, now this is so interesting, is because I think it's because it's got this bin here, sort of as an intermediary. It stays, you know, this tank is always empty, but this part is never quite filling up the way the others do. I'm guessing it's because of this, the way the bin is handling the inputs is the only thing I can think of. It's very strange. That's still cranking out, and that's still cranking out. Alright, so let me get this osmium back to the warehouse. So we've now got all of that osmium in the house, ready for us to work on machines. So that is going to be the next big task, is going to be flushing out the machines for the new crafting area upstairs. So you're at 5172. So now that's an elite bin. That can go up to 30,000. We're good there. That's up to 11 and it has 2 upgrades, so it should be fine. You're at 2,500 and you have an upgrade. You should be fine. You're an ultimate bin. I don't have to worry about you. And you're an ultimate bin. I don't have to worry about you. Okay, so I'd say we're in good shape there. So we got what we wanted done today. We got our 2 infinity catalysts made. And we got the tower up to a max height of 18. So now we have our maximum brine production of 600 with 2 towers. And then we have our sort of template here laid out for what it may look like. Let me just drop those down so we don't get any baddies spawning in here. Or at least reduce the likelihood of baddies spawning in here, because that would be nice. Okay, so what we have here then is our template for what hopefully this is going to look like. We'll have to see once machines are in here if they're getting enough power. Otherwise we probably will have to go back and put in an actual power line. But we'll see if these lasers are going to be good enough to get us the power, and then we'll see how the oxygen holds up. You know, if we have to, we are going to have to probably make the machine that forms oxygen for the roof, or for the second floor. But we do have the eternal water machine here, and we can use fluid relays and bring it to wherever is the shortfall, and then add it to the system. Where, you know, because that's what this is here, is basically a couple of lines worth of oxygen going into the system here. We can just add another line of oxygen here. 'Cause, I mean, it's showing it's pretty full. So if we have to, we can add a machine connected to here, and you know it can, you know, the machine could draw power like on the back of this, and then add its oxygen to the line here. Is what I may do, and maybe it'll sit like right here, because then it'll be very close to this. So I may add that machine anyway. Right now it's optional because I'm pulling the line in from down below. But I may go ahead and add that machine here anyway and just add its oxygen input to this line to power all of these machines here, because I have the feeling once this gets up and running, the draw on that oxygen line is probably going to start being significant. I'll make sure to do the gas upgrades as I go. For sure. And that's why I've been stocking up on all the plastic, because all of these, this is, you know, going to be 10 machines in every block. So that's a lot of upgrades for every single one, and we're going to do 7. So that is a ton of upgrades, which means all of those enchanted plates. Oh my god, all of those enchanted plates. Not looking forward to that part of it at all. But my hope is that we've got it connected. That's not right. We've got it connected right to the entangloper. It's pulling power directly from a good draw energy source from our battery. So I'm hoping that means we're going to have, you know, good energy on that to keep the machines running. And what's wrong with you? Oh, you know, I've noticed this. It just pauses. Like, I'm walking around, but my things just pause. See, it's showing grid power in use. I'm not using grid power right now. That's weird. Do the mechanical users run on grid power? Is that why they're all stopped? Oh, they are. Interesting. Interesting. And I don't have enough grid power to keep the system running at night by itself. Okay, that tells me what I need to do then. I need to stand here and do this when I'm AFK. Because this will generate an additional 15 units. So I need to take this with me. Because that could be located anywhere. You know, if I'm going to be AFK here, I need to take that with me and be AFK on that device. That's interesting. Because I can be, I don't have to touch the mouse when I do this. So when I'm AFK, if I'm AFK while doing that, it works just great. And that'll keep the grid power high enough at night to keep the mechanical users running. They were running day or night, no problem. The difference is when I put those speed upgrades in, oh, I bet I don't need them anymore though, now that I think about it. I had them in there to catch up the backlog. I don't think there's a backlog anymore. I bet I can take that out. So my grid power is 16, and I generate 16 naturally at night without doing anything. So we're good. Fix that. I don't think mobs can get down that way, so we should be alright there. How are we doing on mana? Still okay on mana. Because what I would really like to do is AFK it so I'm standing here and feeding that thing mana overnight. My one worry is that I'm going to fill that thing and then waste experience feeding a full pool. So I'm like, it's one thing if I AFK it like when I'm, you know, knitting or something else, so I'm like, I'm playing the game but I'm not like actively playing the game, like if I'm knitting or doing something else where I'm not necessarily sitting here at the computer, but I'm not sure I necessarily want to do that when I'm sleeping or, you know, overnight or something like that. But I definitely want to keep giving him boosts, because I want to make sure that we are keeping this thing going. I gave it a good boost of the sulfur. That's going to help. And I just need to keep rebuilding that supply. So, yeah. We are in very good shape, I think. And we have our game plan for that's not where I wanted to go. We have our game plan for the week. Now that we have our towers up to max, we are going to work on a supplemental form of ore processing on the second floor of our ore processing facility that's hopefully going to speed up the production of these extreme singularities. And basically we're going to have 2 lines of processing. Our ×3, which is going to be on the roof in those new little 10 machine block structures, and then our ×5 processing that we've been doing using the crystals. And so hopefully between the combination of those, we have one set of processing that is getting the maximum output from our ores. combined with another one that's getting improved efficiency with our ores, but not maximum efficiency, but it's going to give us speed in production. So we have this blended approach for this next stage in our processing, because we have now, remember our goal is 80, we are up to 12. So it's progress, 80, and we're up to 12. So we'll take that. That is certainly a very good thing. So that is going to be the goal for tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. I mentioned this on Saturday's stream that the NCAA basketball tournament starts this week. And so the first round games are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The first 4 games are going to be Thursday afternoon and evening. I will probably stream Thursday during those first 4 games, but I will probably not be streaming Friday through Monday, unless it's in the very early morning before basketball games tip off, or maybe during that 1 hour window between the afternoon and evening sessions. There's usually a little window there when there's absolutely no basketball going on. But if like games go into overtime or something like that, that goes out the window. The game will still be running, we'll still be manufacturing things, I may still be making machines. But otherwise, I will be watching wall-to-wall basketball on every electronic device that I own, because I love March Madness basketball tournaments. They are one of my favorite things, and it was a sign of how weird the next year was going to become when it got canceled last year. So I am very much looking forward to that, but we are not going to let our Minecraft plans go awry. No. I will be continuing the work. We will be continuing the grind, and so we're going to try and get as much done as we can before I take my little hiatus. And like I said, if I can find some windows to do little mini streams or something like that, I will. We'll just have to play it by ear. But anyway, that is tonight's episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana. If you like what you see, please hit the follow button and you'll get a notification of the next time I am streaming live here on Twitch. It should be tomorrow evening. And I will be uploading tonight's episode to YouTube, where the entire archive of this great series is available under Katiana Swift Arrow. So, thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you who have been lurking tonight. And we will be back tomorrow night, where we will get started on this great new ore processing adventure. And hopefully we will get as good of results as District Spark is. And we'll see these extreme singularities come with a little more frequency. And once we get the first 7 machine setups up and running and upgraded and everything else, the next goal is going to be the second void ore miner. Because then we're going to need more ores to process. Once we have all of these things processing ores, they're going to get hungry. They're going to need more stuff to eat. So that will be the next thing on the list. We'll be making another void ore miner. And we're going to go straight to tier 5. So it's going to be a lot of repetitive crafting. We're going to get the void ore controller. We're going to get the modifiers. We're going to get all that stuff. But then we have to get upgraded all the stuff up to tier 5. So that's going to be very grindy. And so, but that's like stage 5. We're right now at stage 1.5. But I am exploring all my options, and this is sort of the game plan for how are we going to get these darn infinity ingots done. But we're up to 12 out of 80. It's progress. We are going in the right direction. So I'm going to sign off. I get to go to the dentist tomorrow and get my crown started. Yippee skippy. It's good though they were able to move my appointment up a week so we can just get the process started earlier. So I guess this is a good thing. So I am going to sign off. Everybody stay safe, take care, and I will see you tomorrow evening for our next episode. Good night, everybody.